Well, attacks on any innocent person are not a legitimate thing. And what we found was that recently there were a number of calls at some of these rallies, references to the Khaybar massacre in 628 AD, which was a massacre against all the Jewish people by the Prophet Muhammad. And not all Muslims believe in taking that path, but some do, and they don't distinguish between Jews living in a settlement or living anywhere else.
And how do you feel it has been covered? Has it been covered in any way that's fair, or because there was a lot of criticism over the Times, for instance, which one of its headlines read 3 Israelis and 3 Palestinians killed, without making the distinction that one was a terror attack, the other was clashes. It seems like there's ongoing criticism of international media on Israeli victims of terrorism.
There certainly is. You know, one of the problems that we've seen at Honest Reporting, we review hundreds of headlines every month, and we reviewed dozens just today. And what we found was an inability to distinguish between someone who was attacking and someone who got attacked. Now, clearly, not by any means all Muslims or Palestinians are attacking, but some are. And when they say that 6 people were killed, for example, was a common headline. But of course, 3 of those people were in the process of performing attacks, and the other 3 of those people were getting attacked. And so it's really important to make these distinctions, and we see the news is either not being properly insightful and educated, or is making an earnest effort to try to see the situation as mere chaos rather than an actual situation of incitement, which is what we actually have today.
And what can be done, Mr. Pomerantz, to try maybe to change this from what you've seen at Honest Reporting?
Well, you know, at Honest Reporting, we have some 150,000 followers, and when you engage with an organization like us, we send out notices to all of our followers and supporters when there's a problematic headline, and we write in to the journalists. The journalists care more than anything about their own credibility, and when they see that there are hundreds or even thousands of people writing them emails with the facts, showing them in a credible way that they're informed newsreaders and that the journalist really got something wrong, they care about their reputations. So the key is to stay engaged both with journalists and news outlets and with organizations like Honest Reporting. And when people act as a large group and in a way that's informed and educated, it really does make a difference.